Good morning, students. So today we have come up with another topic, that is mathematical operations on real numbers. So in this, first of all, we will be discussing about rational number. Rational number exhibit closure property, means when a rational number is added to another rational number, it will give a rational number only. Similarly, rational number minus rational number into rational number divided by rational number, all will be equal to rational number. One thing here you have to note, that if the rational number is divided by rational number and the second rational number should not be 0. If the other rational number is 0, then in that case the answer will be not defined, so it will not be closed under division. Similarly, commutative property of rational number, associative property of rational number, and distributive property of rational number, all these properties are followed by addition and multiplication, but not followed by subtraction and division. So here we will be discussing about these properties of rational number first, then we will come to irrational numbers, and then we will compare between rational number and irrational numbers. Okay, so rational number we are talking about the closure property of rational number. So in case of addition, when here I am representing rational number as Rn, capital R, capital N. So when a rational number is added to another rational number, it will be always sum will always be a rational number. Okay, like for example 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 3 upon 4. Similarly, when we look at subtraction, if a rational number is subtracted from another rational number, it will be also a rational number. Like 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 will be equal to 1 upon 4, which is again a rational number. Similarly, multiplication, rational number multiplied by rational number will gives rational number. Example I have given to you, 1 by 2 into 2 by 1 equals to 1. Division, rational number divided by rational number except 0 will be a rational number. Okay, rational number divided by rational number except 0 will be a rational number. For example, 2 by 3 divided by 2 by 3, we will remove the division sign and do the reciprocal of the second fraction. So it becomes 2 by 3 into 3 by 2 equals 1, which is again a rational number. Now what if the second rational number is 0? So 2 by 3 divided by 0, it will be not defined, because any number divided by 0 is not defined. So it is not a rational number. Got it? Now in case of commutative property, rational numbers, it is followed by addition and multiplication only. Like 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4 equals to 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 2. A plus B equals to B plus A. Similarly, in case of multiplication also it is followed. 1 by 2 into 2 by 1 equals to 2 by 1 into 1 by 2. It is not followed by division and subtraction. Okay, now the associative property. Associative property is also followed by addition and multiplication only. It is not followed by subtraction and division. Means if A is added to the association of B and C, means B plus C added to A, will be equal to if C is added to the association of A plus B. If A is added to the association of B plus C will be equal to the association of A and B plus of C. Like for example, 1 by 4 added to the sum of 1 by 2 plus 3 by 4 will be equal to sum of 1 by 4 and 1 by 2 added to 3 by 4. Similarly, multiplication also, product of B and C is multiplied by A will be equal to the product of A and B multiplied with C. Example, product of 1 by 2 and 3 by 4 multiplied by 1 by 4 will be equal to the product of 1 by 4 multiplied by 1 by 2. This product multiplied by 3 by 4. So now the distributive property, in case of the distributive property, it is also followed by addition and multiplication only. Distributive property, distributive property of multiplication over addition means sum of B and C if multiplied with A, then this sum, this A will be multiplied by B, it will be distributed among B and C. This A will be first multiplied with B, then we will put a plus sign, and then this A will be multiplied with C. For example, I have given an example, 2 by 3 multiplied by sum of 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 will be equal to, first we will take out the product of 2 by 3 with 3 by 4, and we will take out the product of 2 by 3 and 1 by 4, and we will add these two products to get the answer. Similarly, multiplication, it will be equal. Similarly, multiplication, distributive property of multiplication over subtraction, A multiplied by B minus C will be equal to the product of A and B minus of the product of A and C. Like here example, 2 by 3 multiplied by 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4 will be equal to the product of 2 by 3 and 3 by 4 minus the product of 2 by 3 and 1 by 4. And one more thing, as we have already discussed, that associative property and the distributive property of rational number is not followed by subtraction and division. It is only followed by multiplication and okay, as we have discussed before, associative property of rational number is not followed by subtraction and division. Okay, a quick revision of the concept. We have studied rational number plus rational number will be a rational number. Rational number minus rational number will be a rational number. Rational number multiplied by a rational number will be a rational number. Rational number divided by rational number except 0 will be a rational number. Okay, now we will discuss about the properties of irrational numbers. So irrational number added to irrational number may be either irrational or rational number. Here I am representing irrational number as capital I, capital N. Irrational number minus irrational number multiplied by irrational number, or irrational number divided by irrational number. In all the cases, the answer may be a irrational number or rational number. Now we will look in detail about these. Okay, here I have discussed about the closure property of irrational numbers. Irrational number when added to an irrational number, like in the first example, root 6 added to root 6 will be equal to 2 root 6. That is an irrational number. Irrational number added to irrational number is a irrational number, or it may be a rational number. Like in the second example, root 6 added to minus of root 6 is equal to 0, which is a rational number. So it may be rational or irrational, both. Similarly, in case of subtraction, when an irrational number is subtracted from irrational number, for example, in the first example, 2 root 6 minus root 6 equals to root 6, it may be equal to an irrational number, or root 6 minus root 6 equals to 0, that is a rational. So it may be rational or irrational. Similarly, in case of multiplication, when in first example, root 6 multiplied by root 3, two irrational number multiplied together, we get an irrational, that is 6 into 3, 18, under root of 18. Similarly, it may also be a rational number. For example, when root 6 is multiplied by root 6, it will be equal to 6, that is a rational. And division, irrational number divided by an irrational number, it may be a irrational or an rational number. First example, root 6 divided by root 3 equal to root 6 can be written as under root of 2 into under root of 3. Then numerator denominator root 3 can be cancelled. Answer is root 2. So root 2 is again an irrational. But if root 3 is divided by root 3, it will be equal to 1. Numerator denominator, it will cancel out. So the division of irrational by irrational will be either irrational or rational. So that means adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing an irrational number by another irrational number may be an irrational number, or it may be a rational number. In other words, we can also say that irrational numbers do not follow the property, closure property. Okay, now we come to the commutative property. Commutative property of irrational number, it is followed by the addition and multiplication only. For example, a plus b will be equal to b plus a. First example, root 3 plus 2 root 3 will be equal to 3 root 3, and 2 root 3 plus root 3 will also be equal to 3 root 3. So both are equal. So it is followed by addition. Similarly, in the second example, it is followed by multiplication also. Root 3 multiplied by 2 root 3 will be 2 into 3, that is 6, and 2 root 3 multiplied by root 3 is again equal to 2 into 3, that is 6. So it is followed by addition and multiplication, but it is not followed by subtraction and division, as in the case of rational number. Now in associative property is also followed by addition and multiplication only. Like for first example, when we add 2 root 2 plus 3 root 2, we get 5 root 2. When it is added to root 2, it will be 6 root 2. And root 2 added to 3 root 2 will be 4 root 2. And 2 root 2 plus 3 root 2 will be 5 root 2. 5 root 2 plus root 2 will be 6 root 2. Okay. And here there is a little bit of mistake. Let us rectify that. 2 root 2 plus root 2 plus 2 root 2. It should be 2. Root 2 plus 2 root 2, because first place is root 2, second place is 2 root 2. So root 2 plus 2 root 2 will be 3 root 2, and 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2 will be 6 root 2. So it is followed. And in case of multiplication, root 2, the product of 2 root 2 and 3 root 2, 2 into 3 is 6. Root 2 multiplied by root 2 will be 2. 6 into 2 is 8. 6 into 2 is 12. 12 into root 2 will be 12 root 2. Here 2 root 2 multiplied by root 2 will be 2 into 2, that is 4. 4 multiplied by 3 root 2 will be 12 root 2. So associative property is also followed by addition and multiplication only. It will not be followed by subtraction and division. Okay. Now the distributive property. So distributive property of multiplication over addition. If we are multiplying root 3 with the sum of 2 root 3 plus 3 root 3. So first we will multiply this root 3 with 2 root 3, that is equal to root 3 into 2 root 3, and we take out the product of root 3 and 3 root 3, that is root 3 into 3 root 3, and since we are having plus sign, so we will put a plus sign in between the two products. Similarly, multiplication, distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Here we will first multiply root 3 with this 3 root 3, then we will take out the product of this root 3 with 2 root 3, and since we are having minus sign between them, so we will put a minus sign between the two product. So it is followed, distributive property is followed by irrational numbers. Okay, and we have already discussed that commutative property and the associative property are not followed by subtraction and division. They are only followed by addition and multiplication. Okay, so up till now we have discussed about the properties of rational number and properties of irrational number. Now what if we are adding, subtracting, multiplying or dividing a rational number with an irrational number? So in all these cases, when we add, subtract, multiply or divide a rational number with an irrational number, we will get a irrational number. We will get an irrational number. Let us see how. Okay, so here we will be discussing about if a rational number, in the first case, rational number 2 is added to an irrational number root 3. 2 plus root 3 will be an irrational number. A rational number 2 minus an irrational number root 3 will be also equal to 2 minus root 3, that will be also a irrational number. Similarly, but in case of multiplication, if a rational number is multiplied by an irrational number, it will be a irrational number, but there is one condition, that this rational number should be a non-zero rational number. Like in first example, 2 multiplied by root 3 is equal to 2 root 3, that is an irrational number. But if we take this rational number as 0, 0 multiplied by root 3 will be 0, which is rational number. Since we know that 0 multiplied by any number will be 0. Next is division. In case of division also, rational number divided by irrational number will be irrational, provided rational number should not be 0. First example, 2 divided by root 3, 2 upon root 3 is an irrational number. This is an this denominator is containing an irrational number, so we can rationalize this denominator. How we can rationalize? We will multiply by root 3 in the numerator and denominator. Root 3 into root 3 will be equal to 3, and in the numerator we get 2 root 3 upon 2 root 3. So 2 by 3 root 3 will be an irrational number. Similarly, if the rational number is 0, then 0 divided by an irrational number will be equal to 0. 0 divided by any number is 0, so it is rational number. So hope the topic is clear now. Okay, the next point, let A and B are positive real numbers. Then we talk about the nth root of positive real number. For example, square root of A square is equal to A, cube root of A cube will be equal to A, 5 root of A power 5 will be equal to A, and so on. So let's take few examples. Square root of 4. 4 is the perfect square of 2. So it will be equal to 2. Root of 4 can be written as root of 2 into root of 2, or it can also be written as square root of 2 square, and square root means raised to the power 1 by 2, so it can be written as 2 raised to the power 2, which is under the square root, multiplied by 1 upon 2. In place of square root we can write. So this 2 and this 2 cancel out, we'll get answer 2. Similarly, when we take about cube root of 8 will be cube root of 2 cube, that is 3 into 1 by 3, 2 raised to power 3 into 1 by 3, that is 2. Similarly, if we talk about 5 root of 243, 243 is 3 power 5 basically equals to 243. So we can say that 3 power 5 multiplied by 1 by 5, because 5 root it was under 5 root. So 5 and 5 cancel out, answer will be 3, and so on. Okay, so next you must have studied in your previous class identity a plus b into a minus b equals to a square minus b square. Similarly, if I replace a by root a and b by root b, then root a plus root b into root a minus root b will be equal to square of root a minus square of root b. That is, square of root a will be a, square of root b will be b, that is equal to a minus b. Let's take an example. Root 3 plus root 2 multiplied by root 3 minus root 2, square of root 3 minus square of root 2, that is 3 minus 2 equal to 1. Similarly, if we take a plus root b into a minus root b, then square of a minus square of root b. So it will be a square minus square of root b, that is b. Example, 3 plus root 2 into 3 minus root 2 will be equal to square of 3 minus square of root 2. Square of 3 will be 9 minus square of root 2 will be 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. Answer. Now, similarly, this identity also you must have studied, a plus b into a plus c. So here root a plus root b into root c plus root d. So first we will be multiplying root a by root c. So it will be root a into root c, that is root ac. Then this root a will be multiplied by root d. Root a into root d will be root of ad. Root b into root c will be root of bc. Then root b into root d will be root of bd. So example, root 2 plus root 3 into root 5 plus root 7, it will be root of 2 into 5 plus root of 2 into 5 plus root of 2 into 7 plus root of 3 into 5 plus root of 3 into 7. That is 2 5s are 10, root 10 plus root 14 plus root 15 plus root 21. Another identity, a plus b whole square, you have studied in previous class, that is a plus b whole square equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here I am replacing a and b by root a and root b. So root a plus root b whole square will be equal to square of root a plus square of root b plus 2 into root a into root b. Square of root a will be a, square of root b will be b, plus 2 into root a into root b will be root ab. Let's take an example. Root 2 plus root 3 whole square. Root 2 plus root 3 whole square will be equal to square of root 2 plus square of root 3 plus 2 into root 2 into root 3. That is, square of root 2 is 2, square of root 3 is 3, plus 2 into root 2 into root 3 will be root 6, 2 root 6. 2 plus 3 is 5, but 5 plus 2 root 6 will be the answer, because 5 cannot be added to 2 root 6. We will discuss 2-3 examples from NCERT. Example number 14 from your NCERT, that is multiply 6 root 5 by 2 root 5. So we can write it as 6 root 5 into 2 root 5. It can be written as 6 into root 5. 6 root 5 is basically 6 into root 5 multiplied by 2 into root 5. Now this root 5 and root 5 multiplied together will be equal to square root of 5 into square root of 5 will be equal to 5. So we can write it as 6 into 2 into root 5 into root 5. Here this 6 2s are 12 multiplied by root 5 into root 5 can be written as 5. 12 into 5, that is equal to 60. Answer. Okay, another example. Add 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3 with root 2 minus 3 root 3. So here we'll write 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3 added to root 2 minus 3 root 3. So here we can, as root 2 terms can be added to root 2 only, so we can shift the terms, or we can also say that we can do the rearrangement. First we'll write it as 2 root 2 plus 5 root 3 plus root 2 minus 3 root 3. We'll do the rearrangement. This term I'm taking to this side and this term I'm taking to this side. Now we have got 2 root 2 plus of root 2, like terms together. Root 2 can be added to root 2 only, and 5 root 3 can be minus 3 root 3. So now root 2 can be taken common. Root 2 taken common, 2 root 2 plus root 2, that can also be written as 1 root 2. So here we can write it as 2 plus 1 plus here 5 root 3 minus 3 root 3. Root 3 can be taken common and it can be within bracket 5 minus 3. So 2 plus 1 is 3 root 2 plus 5 minus 3 is 2 root 3. That is the answer. Okay, next example. Divide 8 root 15 by 2 root 3. So it can be written as 8 root 15 upon 2 root 3. Root 15 can be written as 8 into 15 is the product of 5 and 3. So root 15 can be written as root 5 into root 3 upon 2 root 3 can be written as 2 into root 3. This root 3 and root 3 will be cancelled out. So we can cancel this root 3 and root 3. So what we get here, and this 2 4s are 8. So we can get the answer 4 root 5. So 4 root 5 is the answer. Hope this is clear to you. We will start the next topic in the next class.